Hi fire signs, this is Nikki. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am trying something a little new. This month I'm going to be doing bi-monthly energy readings for each element. So this is for fire signs. If you are an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, this reading is for you for the next couple of weeks. But there's also videos, of course, for the water signs, for the air signs, and for the earth signs. So if you feel drawn to watch your moon or your rising or any of your other signs, you can go watch those videos too. Watch whatever video you feel drawn to watch, basically. But if you're an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo, you're in the right place, and this reading is for July 15th to August 1st. I'm going to be providing some insight and guidance for these next couple of weeks for all of you lovely, wild, beautiful fire signs. So, if you're familiar with me from my Instagram videos, you probably know how this is going to go. But if you're not, you should be following me on Instagram at the Van Mystic. But you don't really need to know how this is going to go because you're about to find out, and it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to start by taking a look at the energy that's coming through for all of you fire signs for the next couple of weeks. So what is the energy of these next couple of weeks for all of you? Wow, shuffling is all over the place. Okay. For July 15th through August 1st, here we go. They all fell out. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got... Oh, well, we've got the Ten of Swords, okay? So a little bit of a challenging couple of weeks for you. It kind of feels like general depletion, exhaustion, maybe something that you've been avoiding is catching up with you, something that you've been afraid of and not wanting to deal with is now coming to the surface, and it's unavoidable, and you can't escape it anymore. So let's see what else there is about that. There is another message around this. Yeah, so it kind of feels like maybe you've just taken on a little bit too much lately, fire signs. You've overloaded yourself in some sense. Maybe you've been overworking, you haven't left enough time for self-care, maybe you've been giving too much to other people or your job, or something like that. It's just you've been juggling a lot. I feel for some of you, you've been juggling a lot of memories and negative thinking and old situations, and they've been weighing really heavily on you. And it might even be like you have been worrying about something or some relationship or something like that, and you haven't really been communicating about it. And it's just becoming too much. It's like you're just like overloaded, okay? And you've been like teetering in some way. And this week is just kind of catching up to you, and you're crashing a little bit in some sense, okay? So nothing to be afraid of, but it's just something to be aware of, and to realize that you can kind of catch it now if you want to, if you're willing to put in the effort and confront some of these things that are weighing on you, right? So if you want to face some of those fears or try to let go of or release some of the extra weight that you're carrying, now would be the time to do that before it just becomes too heavy for you and you hit a wall, right? Okay, so fire signs, how can you best work with and flow with this energy, this Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles energy, where you've just taken on too much in some sense and it's catching up with you over the next couple of weeks? What can you do with that? How can you best work with that? Yeah, so we've got the Temperance card. You can put your focus into healing, into self-care, into slowing down, right? And into just really caring for yourself and filling up your cup, okay? Really feel that there's a need to slow down. There's a need to slow down. So try to do things that make you feel good about yourself, that recharge you. Make more time and space for yourself. Don't worry so much about other people. Okay, you really need to prioritize yourself in the same way that you care for others. You need to care for yourself. So put your focus into healing. Put your focus into slowing down. You know, if there's anything that you've taken on that you know on some level you don't really need to be doing, give it to somebody else or let it go. Whatever aspect of your life you feel is just like too much burden, too much weight, ask for help, okay? Or just let it go. It's okay to let things go. Just because you said yes doesn't mean you have to follow through. Other people will understand, you know, if you have to, for example, get out of plans or something like that, some commitment that you made to show up to somebody's dinner or show up to somebody's party. You know, try to take a day off of work. Try to just make some time and space for yourself so that you can fill your cup and you can better navigate all this stuff that you're juggling right now. Okay, fire signs. So next, we're going to take a look at where your focus should be for the next couple of weeks. So you can't really change the energy of the week, right, or control it. You can kind of control how you navigate it and work with it. But this is something that you can have a little bit more control over, something that you can pick, like an intention that you can set, something that you can be putting your focus into. So similar to the Temperance card, right? We've got the Star card. And again, this is all about self-care and finding a balance in your life and within yourself. So 2 cards truly about balance, about healing, and about restoring your energy. So you really just need to focus on recharging. Don't put your self-care off. If you put your self-care off, you're going to crash in some way, like something is going to implode or explode in your life. Not to be dramatic, but you really just I feel like there's really some stuff that you need to take care of, and you really need to take care of yourself so that these things don't catch up with you and just take you down and get worse than they really need to be, okay? So put your focus into redefining a balance in your life. A big part of that for you might be boundaries for some of you, setting boundaries with other people or with certain situations and with yourself, right? Like, I don't work past 6 o'clock, something like that. Obviously, not all of you can do that, but you get the energy of what I'm saying, right? Setting boundaries with yourself, being reasonable with yourself and the amount of energy that you have to give and not giving more than you can, okay? Because you need to keep some for yourself and you need to recharge in some way. So come up with some self-care acts and rituals that you can do throughout the next couple of weeks and commit to doing them, okay? Hold yourself accountable. And if you need to find an accountability buddy or something like that, this would be a really good time to do it, okay? It would be a really good time to, unload a little bit on somebody who has space for you to do so and say, oh my God, I've taken this on. I feel so tired, I've taken on too much, I need to do this, I need to do that, and have a buddy that can hold you accountable, you know? Sometimes we need that, okay? So next we're going to take a look at something that we should not be focusing on over the next couple of weeks, and this is something that might be coming in to distract us, to take us off of our true path, away from our focus, and away from what we need to be doing. In your case, taking care of yourself and redefining a balance in your life, right? So where should your focus not be, fire signs? Where should your focus not be over the next couple of weeks? We've got the 3 of Wands, and what I see here is somebody that is planning to take on more stuff, okay? They're planning, they're trying to decide what to do next, what more could I do, what more could I take on, new inventions, new opportunities, right? You just need to dial it down a little bit, air signs. I know you get excited, I know you get inspired, and you want to do so much, and that's so great, but you also need to find a way to recenter, find a balance, take care of yourself, and make sure that you're preserving your energy and you're protecting your energy and your boundaries, right? So try not to take on more than you've already taken on, because you may have a tendency to fall into that, to get inspired by something, go, ooh, but I could do that, ooh, but I could do this. And other people may also be offering things to you. This is just another time to be accepting of new things. So try to practice saying no, or saying maybe another time, right? I just don't have the energy for it right now. I just don't have the space for it right now. I would love to do that, but I just don't have the time right now. You just need to prioritize. That could be a new word. Prioritize. This is my prioritize, okay? You need to find some prioritize that's just for yourself, okay? And that needs to be something real, just like the commitments you make to other people. It's time to make more commitments to yourself and your self-care and your rest, okay? So lastly, we are going to look at the lesson behind this couple of weeks for you. So what is this couple of weeks all about? What are you learning? What's the takeaway? What is behind all of this? Why is all of this happening? What is the lesson for you, fire signs, in the next couple of weeks? Awesome. So we have got the King of Wands, and what I heard is really mastering your inspiration, mastering your fire, managing your fire, right? So you have a fire within you. You're a fire sign, okay? And sometimes it can spread and get a little wild, right? So you can get inspired by a lot of things, like I said, and you can want to take on more than you can handle. This is a need to really, this is really about, the lesson is really about mastering that, really learning where to focus your energy, and when to kind of pull back and when to move forward, and knowing that you don't have to move forward with anything, right? So you're gaining experience in the next couple of weeks on how to manage your creative fire and your impulsivity and your desire to do, and take on more and more and to create, right? You are becoming a master of your own creativity, of your own creative spark, of your own, impulsivity and desire to follow your passion, which is so amazing, but it's all about finding a balance. So this is really about finding a balance so that you can be the boss of your own life and not let your inspiration and your inner fire rule your life, right? You are the ruler of your fire, not the other way around, okay? So, fire signs, I hope that was super helpful for you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your July. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, find me at The Van Mystic. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can do that on my website, thevanmystic.com, okay? I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.